Hi.
Hi guys, Colesy, and today I want to talk to you about something a little different. I want to talk to you about MCNs on YouTube. That's multi-channel networks. Now, a lot of people might not know what a multi-channel network is. It's effectively, they manage a lot of YouTube channels. And by manage, I mean that you're all in it together and they're able to offer you things, services, sponsorships. They can help you a lot because they have more weight to them because they manage so many channels. Your channel might have, say, 100,000 views. You get 10,000 views a month, something like that. So you can kind of work your own sponsorships, ask for your own sponsorship, chase your own sponsorships. But with a network, because there's so many channels put together, they have so many views each month. So having a sponsorship, having a company sponsor a network is much more liable for the company itself, because a network can go to them and go, yeah, we get 100 million views a month. And then that seems a lot better than one single channel going to them. That's how I interpret it anyway. So it's basically lots of channels together. You still have complete control over your own channel, but they will take a small cut of your ad revenue that you make from your videos, from the adverts that play on them. So they will take a small cut of that in return for the services, the community, the things they offer you. My network at the minute is Blindly Imaginative Networks, BIN for short. And I'm really happy with them. Really, really happy. I've been with large networks such as Freedom, which is a very large network, lots and lots of channels partnered with that network. And I've been with sub-networks of Freedom. Some people can make their own kind of network underneath Freedom, but it's still technically run by Freedom, but they get to run little parts of it their own way. It's kind of complicated. What I want to talk to you about is why you might choose or why you might want to be with a network. My original reason when I started YouTube, I did it on my own for a while. I signed up for AdSense and did it through that. You can just do that yourself. You don't have to be with a network to do that. But like I said, you don't get all the sponsorships and the community and things that a network may offer you. But if you don't want those and you just want to make some money off the ads on your videos, you can do that anyway without being with a network. One of the big reasons that I signed with a network originally was that I was kind of scared into it. From what a lot of people said about copyright issues, things like that, strikes, I was scared that if I got a strike on my channel could be taken down and that I wouldn't be able to fight on my own because I don't know what I'm doing. With a network, that is something that they can help you with and you get a lot of assistance with that. And I was told originally that you have to be with a network in order to fight these, which isn't really the case. But obviously it's a lot more work for yourself to do that if need be. Another reason that I liked being with a network is that any money my channel made, even how small, how little money the channel made, I would get paid that each month to my PayPal account. Whereas with AdSense, there's a limit you have to reach first. It might be $50, $100, I don't remember. But you have to reach that before they will pay you. So if you make like $2 a month, it's going to take you forever to reach that limit before you actually get any of that money. Which is fine if that's what you'd rather do. That is your decision completely. Now, I want to talk about my network, BIN. I'm going to call it BIN from now on because Blindly Imaginative Networks is a mouthful to say, so BIN for short. I'm with BIN now, leaving Freedom to join BIN. It was a bit of a risk for me. I didn't really know what was going to happen, what the network was going to be like. And sometimes you will get a lot of these emails or messages that are like, oh, we want you to join our network, we think you're really great. And most of the time, they're just untrue. They just send that to everyone to get them to join so they can get the cut of their money. But with BIN, I feel like I'm actually really a part of something, a part of a community. With Freedom and the sub-networks I was with, I didn't feel like anybody cared about me specifically. I felt very much like a small piece of the puzzle and that I didn't really matter. It was nice to have some of the benefits, like the free music and things they give you and stuff like that. But to me, I just want to feel like I'm part of something and that I actually matter. And with BIN, I honestly can say that I feel like that. I enjoy making my videos and that is always going to be what my passion is. And I want to be with a network so they can help me make my videos that I make better. So with BIN, I feel that is the case. I feel like I can go to them anytime for support, for help. I can go to them with ideas, and I love to do that. I like to think of things that I think would be cool to have in a network and try and help out. I inquired about helping out more with the network, and I do a bit of recruiting, so maybe sometimes I might message people and use my Twitter account to contact people. But I am doing it in an honest way. Like I said before, with those emails and things you get where they're like, I love your channel, blah, 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 blah. You should join us. Effectively, I'm doing the same job for Bin, but I am actually going out, viewing channels, and double checking them. So if I do message you, please realise that it is a genuine, because I like the content you make and because I think it's good, not just we want you to join us so we have more people. There are a lot of advantages of MCNs. Like I said, you get your money paid out each month and you get some sponsorships and things like that. If that's what you're looking for, then maybe a network is right for you. Now with Bin, I'm very happy with what I am offered currently. They offer free copyright-free music, access to that, access to things like TubeBuddy, which means you can kind of improve the way you kind of show your videos, like your tags and things. You can search for them, you can see how effective they are and things like that, which is very helpful. These things are offered for free to members of the network, which is really cool. Another thing with Bin is that there's no lock-in contract, so that is amazing. Like when you look at big networks, and maybe when you're a bigger YouTuber, that's something that you'll want a lock-in contract so that you're staying with them for however long your contract is. It could be a couple of years. But with a no lock-in contract, it means you can leave whenever you want. So if you join and then you're like, this isn't what I want, I found something better, or I just don't want to be part of a network anymore, then you can just leave. I think it takes about 30 days for you to leave, but then you're gone, that's it, it's fine. Whereas with a contract, obviously you're stuck in that contract once you sign it for that period of time, which if you're uncomfortable or don't like the network is not a good place to be. Bin is a very kind of small growing network, and that's kind of something that I wanted to jump on board. I wanted to be part of something from as early as possible. And I didn't want to jump into a huge network like I did with Freedom. Just jump in and then you're nobody. You're just the tiniest piece of a puzzle. Whereas if you join as it's growing, you can help do that, which is something that I think is really important to myself. There's a lot of personal attention to each person. If you have a problem, if you need support, the support is always there with Bin. I know that behind the scenes, Bin is working on a lot more things. Anthony is very, very busy all the time. Every time I talk to him, he's busy doing something. So current sponsorships are things like G2A, the affiliate program, where if somebody buys a game from your link, you get a cut off that money. It's another way to make money from your YouTube channel, effectively. We have a sponsorship with a custom PC maker, which means that we get free shipping and financing on orders for members of the network, which is good if you're looking for a new PC. Maybe it's somewhere you want to go, depending on which country you're in and things. It's a very nice thing to have offered to you. Just saves you money, saves you time. Keymailer is another big one for me personally. Keymailer is a service where you can sign up and you just ask for games basically. You click on a button, you request the game, and then it's up to the developer of that game to decide whether you get it or not. It's a really good service and it's very helpful when you are trying to make videos on a certain budget that you have and things like that. And that's another thing that Bin offers to their partners, which is amazing. I honestly think that Bin is the best network I've been with. It's completely right for me. It might not be right for everyone, and maybe some people want more, but it is right for me, and it is still growing, and I think that it's going to be something big, and I'm happy to be part of this network. I'm enjoying it. And I think if you're part of a network in order to just try and get as much like free stuff and sponsorship as you can, so you can get like, oh, I've got this, like, I've got a free console and a free this and a free that, I don't think that's not what a network is for. That is part of a network that they sometimes can offer you these things, but part of it is down to your channel itself anyway. If your channel's small, don't expect to get massive deals from huge companies. It's probably just not going to happen. I mean, I don't really know what else to say. If you want to be with a multi-channel network, I highly recommend Bin. I will leave a link in the description where you can go and apply. Remember, it's not a lock-in, so you can try it, and if you don't like it, you can leave. That's fine. And there will be no hard feelings from anyone, and it will be good. But I would highly recommend Bin. Come and join us. Come and be a part of the community. That is another great thing about multi-channel networks, is you have a community. You can find people to game with, to record with. You can just make new friends in the community. You find help in the community. And if you're on your own and you're making videos, that is not something you have. You don't have that. You're just you and you know what you know, and you fix what you can fix, and when you can't fix it, you're kind of stuck. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you found it interesting, or at least educational, or you learned something, or maybe not, you maybe learned nothing, and you just had a good laugh at me trying to explain something that I barely know. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next video.